Hey YouTube, welcome back to a brand new Animal Crossing New Horizons video. Today we are taking a look at every unreleased villager in Animal Crossing New Horizons that for some reason have yet to be added to the Deserted Island Getaway package. Now as a franchise and as of the 2.0 update to New Horizons, Animal Crossing has a total of 488 villagers across 35 species, all with one of 8 personalities. That's roughly the same amount of villagers as 4 generations of Pokemon, and not even including special characters. Anyway, Animal Crossing New Horizons launched with less villagers than Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo. However, thanks to the update that introduced 8 Sanrio villagers and 16 new and returning villagers, Animal Crossing New Horizons now includes more villagers than any other game. However, despite now having the most villagers available to invite to your island, there are still 75 villagers that remain unreleased and never made it to New Horizons, at least at the time of making this video. But before we take a look at all of the unreleased Animal Crossing villagers, be sure to leave a like and comment villagers
for the YouTube algorithm.
Big Sister. Now there are 8 personality types in Animal Crossing, including lazy, normal, often referred to as sweet, jock, peppy, cranky, snooty, smug, and Big Sister. However, smug and Big Sister personalities weren't introduced to Animal Crossing until New Leaf, and given that the vast majority of these unreleased villagers originate from earlier games, there isn't a single villager who has the Big Sister personality that hasn't already been added to New Horizons. And given there are only 26 Big Sister villagers, making them the least common personality type, there are currently no unreleased Big Sister villagers in the game. However, the same can't be said for the rest of the personalities. Let's take a look. Cranky. In total, there are 65 Cranky villagers in the Animal Crossing series, however only 57 appear in New Horizons. This means 8 Cranky villagers are missing and currently unreleased. These include Chuck, Flash, Ganon, Joe, Jubei, Oxford, Twerp, and Weldon. Flash and Weldon were originally only found on the tropical island and couldn't be residents in the original generation of Animal Crossing as far as I know. And Ganon is of course a Zelda-inspired crossover villager who was added in Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo. These, along with the rest of the Cranky villagers, remain unreleased. Jock. Next up, Animal Crossing has a total of 79 Jock villagers, which is over 16% of the villagers in the entire game, which when you consider there are 8 personalities is quite a lot and makes it the most common personality type in the franchise. However, like Cranky villagers, only 57 of them can actually be encountered in Animal Crossing New Horizons, meaning 22 Jock villagers are missing and currently unreleased. These include Analog, Aziz, Champ, Fruity, Jen, Hambo, Hank, Hector, Holden, Iggy, Inkwell, Kit, Massa, Nindori, Pierre, Pigleg, Poco, Quetzal, Shinabiru, Shokichi, Taru, and Woolio. That's a lot of missing villagers. Now Fruity, Massa, and Pigleg were islanders, so once again couldn't be mainland residents, and Holden and Inkwell are of course crossover villagers introduced later in the series. However, the most interesting unreleased Jock is Champ, as he is technically the only villager in the entire franchise to be introduced after the first generation who never went on to feature in New Leaf and beyond, which is kinda weird. Lazy. Moving on, there are a total of 72 lazy villagers in Animal Crossing, however only 63 of them appear in New Horizons. However, despite this making the lazy personality type one of the most common, there are still 9 unreleased lazy villagers. These include Isle, Bao, Chico, Dozer, Feline, Otis, Rolo, Sven, and Yodel. Once again, Yodel is one of the few islanders never to return and has yet to be able to become an actual resident. However, the coolest unreleased lazy villager is Feline, who is a Monster Hunter crossover villager introduced in Happy Home Designer and did actually return for New Leaf Welcome Amiibo. Sadly, Feline, along with the other 8 lazy villagers, remain missing from New Horizons. Normal. In total, there are 75 normal villages in Animal Crossing, and alongside the lazy personality is the most common personality type in New Horizons, as 63 of these can be encountered and live on your island, which is equal to the amount of lazy villagers. But of course, this does mean 12 normal or sweet villagers remain unreleased. These include Bessie, Betty, Carrot, Clara, Emerald, Philly, Liz, Medley, Nosegay, Patricia, Sunny, and Vichy. Once again, we have an islander, Patricia, who could never be an actual town resident. Medley and Vichy are crossover villagers that after Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo never returned. Like Feline, Philly first appeared in Happy Home Designer and was then made available as DLC for Japanese residents in New Leaf. However, sadly, all of these normal villagers remain unreleased for New Horizons. Peppy. Moving on, Animal Crossing has a total of 66 Peppy villagers, however only 53 of them feature in Animal Crossing New Horizons, which means 13 Peppy villagers are missing and currently unreleased. The unreleased Peppy villagers include Belle, Cece, Elena, Epona, Flossie, Huggy, Koharu, Lee, Lulu, Marcy, Megumi, Meow, and Penny. Out of the Peppy villagers, 3 are islanders including Elena, Flossie, and Koharu, but again not technically residents, whereas Cece and Epona can be residents but are of course crossover villagers inspired by Splatoon and Zelda. But as things stand, Peppy is the second highest personality type to be missing from New Horizons behind Jock villagers. Smug. Now, as we mentioned earlier, the smug personality type was added in Animal Crossing New Leaf, so similar to Big Sister, there's no original villagers currently unreleased from New Horizons except for 1. In total, there are 38 smug villagers, but 37 of them are already available in New Horizons, making W-Link or Wolf Link the only smug villager in the entire franchise that hasn't returned to New Horizons. And in all honesty, that's just cruel. Snooty. Lastly, we have Snooty villagers. There are 67 Snooty villagers in Animal Crossing, but like Cranky and Jock villagers, only 57 of them can be encountered and live on our New Horizons islands, meaning there are 10 unreleased Snooty villagers. These include Carmen, Cupcake, Jane, Lulu, Madame Rosa, Petuna, Rhonda, Sue-E, Tiara, and Valise. Again, Lulu and Madame Rosa are Snooty islanders, so could never move to the mainland. And interestingly, other than Big Sister, which is the only personality type with every villager already available in New Horizons, Snooty is the only personality type that doesn't have any unreleased crossover or DLC villagers, which means all of the unreleased Snooty villagers originate from the first generation of Animal Crossing and seemingly never return for future games for some reason. And in case you're interested, birds and chickens appear to be the most unreleased villager species, accounting for 12 of the 75 villagers currently missing, with cows, mice, and pigs not far behind. Honestly, what have they got against birds? So strange. So there we have it. That's every villager that never made it to Animal Crossing New Horizons, totaling 75 unique villagers that for now remain unreleased. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to subscribe if you love Animal Crossing as much as me. As always, thank you so much to the patrons and channel members for supporting this content, and if you'd like to find out the latest rumors surrounding these Zelda-inspired villagers, be sure to check out this next video. Peace.